So at 13, he gets his muscle up, and then do you see him kind of get like addicted to it? Do you see him like
Yes.
incorporate it into his like, okay, this is, do you see him to actually turn into a CrossFitter?
Yes. I got a witness it. I worked out with him. I helped him. I hooked him up with a coach named Mike Dolan, who just is great with kids at CrossFit. And James started getting coached by him, and he saw his own progress. And he also saw what some of his friends were doing and said, you know what, that's not the path I'm going to take. And plus he had a dad who was an example of taking the wrong path. So he was all in, and it was really, really cool to watch as a dad,
Was it just at 13 muscle up, and then you couldn't stop James until
No.
today? Like, has he been working out just 10 years straight doing CrossFit?
Yeah, he's more passionate now than he was then. And why I'm really excited about James for the sport now is because he's very mature for his age, just like Dallin. And he's got a lot of success behind him and experience, and he's getting stronger, and that's been a weakness for him. And he's starting to see that he belongs. And I would say even a year ago before the games, he wasn't too sure if he belonged yet. He's like, I'm out there with Pat, and I'm out there with Cole Sager and blah, blah, blah. He was just so shell-shocked to be out there competing with those guys. And I really think a cool moment for James, for me with him last year, was that how he won the games was it was in the morning on Sunday. He had just finished a workout, and we took him home, and he was in second place. And he just chilled out for 4 hours, and he never does that. And so we're getting ready to go back to the arena, and he said,
this is in Texas. This is in Texas, 2024. Okay.
He says, Dad, I want to go back and secure second place. And me and another guy looked at him and said, second place? We're going to go back and freaking win. And he kind of looked at me like, yeah, why not? And so when he ended up winning last summer.
Weren't you afraid that could have backfired on you?
On him?
No, you just like, as the father, you're like, he's like, I'm going to take second place, and you say you're going to secure it to win. And did you feel like you were taking a risk saying that?
No,
like it might have put too much pressure on him or something?
No, because my relationship with him is strong enough where he gets where I'm coming from. Well, no, we're not going back to get second place. We're going back to win this thing. And if you don't win it, you're going to die getting second. And so that's his attitude now. And, and that's Dallin's attitude,
Yeah.
That's both those guys' attitude. And those guys are very close friends. And that's where you're talking about the association. What Dallin has done for James is just unbelievable.
We'll come back to that. So, okay. So he chills for 4 hours. You haven't seen him like really chill ever like that for 4 hours.
No, he really chilled.
And then you take him back, and you say it, and he says the second place comment, and you and the buddy say first, and then what happens?
So he finishes that first workout, and
it was 2 back-to-back workouts, right?
Yes. And he sees that Brent's struggling, and he wasn't. He was ready. And I think he just had this fire in him, like, I'm just going to go for it. And he did. And, personally, I didn't think he was going to be able to beat Dallin in that last workout, because that was Dallin's jam. And something just lit a fire in him. And I think that's where he started to believe that he belonged. And that's why I think if he can stay healthy, Dallin and him and Jason and Austin, those 4 guys are going to be at the top a lot for the next 5 years.